And literally every single woman confirmed what the one woman said, which is, I asked for water and they said, go drink it from the toilet.
Now let's look at the biggest misinformation concept coming to the cellophane. Aliens are not forced to drink out of the toilet. Aliens have options. There's fresh water that's provided on a regular basis in a water cooler. There's also water that is provided in this is a combination of toilet and sink, and the sink provides fresh water. The wall is marked as agua potable, which is potable water. There's nothing wrong with this water.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, your colleague who was at the border with you, compared the facilities to a concentration camp. Do you agree with that comparison?
Absolutely. I mean, there's a number of experts that say this is because it's traumatic. I mean, I don't know how to explain to people what we saw when we're explaining to people, and they're kind of looking back and saying, well, that can't be true. I said, but we were all there.
This is a supply room that is typical in every one of the stations in Tucson sector. What we have supplies of are diapers, baby wipes, clothing for children marked by gender, age, clothing for men and women. We've got supplies. These are feminine hygiene products that are readily available for any of the detainees. Now come with me as we go into one of our detention cells. What's here in front of me is a supply cart that is available to families and unaccompanied children. What it includes: baby formula, crackers, raisins, tuna fish, Mylar blanket. Here's one of the other aspects. There's a lot of misinformation that we're not allowing people to brush their teeth. This is a toothbrush that is preloaded with toothpaste, and it's provided to everyone and readily available should they want more than one.
I mean, you have Congressman Castro, Melanie, Norma, all of us were there. They are in a facility that is dehumanizing. And, you know, this is a choice by the current administration. They are choosing to not allow asylum seekers to go through the legal process.
Congresswoman, I want to stop you here for just a second. McLennan has been sounding the alarm for months for resources to help the migrants. You voted against the $4.6 billion emergency border bill to deal with the surge of migrants that included almost $3 billion to provide shelter and care for unaccompanied children. Acting Secretary McLennan says those funds are critical to get children out of CBP custody and transferred, even if the bill didn't have everything you wanted.
But listen to this. Do you know what the CBP agents said on the ground, though, Martha?
Just answer
do you know what they said? What did they say on the ground? Ask a CBP agent. That's the one thing. I can talk to this secretary and he can say throw more money at a broken system, at an inhumane system. 3 agents took me aside, away from my colleagues, and said, more money is not going to fix it. They all said, this is a broken system. The agents, again, many of them overworked. Suicide is up among CPP agents. Many of us voted against it. 4 or 5 of us voted against it.
Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, said that you and the 3 other progressives made yourself irrelevant to the process by voting against the bill. All these people have their public whatever and their Twitter world, she said, but they didn't have any following. They're 4 people, and that's how many votes they got.
We know what it feels like to be dehumanized. We know what it feels like to be brown and black in this country. And I'll tell you right now, we're not going to stand by and sit idly by and allow brown and dark-skinned children to be ripped away from their parents. And
okay, I'm going to have to stop you there for time.
Are they a heart attack victim or are they resting? Are you okay? Oh my God, your arms and legs have been blown off.